Breck Jones here for the Rebelwatch recap of the game. Rebels win 6-5 over the number 2 Louisville Cardinals. I'm here with Brian Rippee of the Daily Mississippian. Brian, how did the Rebels win tonight?
It wasn't the prettiest game. They just kind of found a way. Bramlett went 5 innings, allowed 3 runs on 6 hits. He wasn't the sharpest. I think he would tell you that. He kind of struggled with his off-speed command, his breaking ball, and a changeup a little bit. But he did fan 8, so he had his stuff working for him, and he's got kind of that sneaky, quick fastball. And he just kind of pitched a little bit better than Funkhauser did for Louisville today. And that 4th inning is kind of when the wheels went off for Funkhauser, and it was enough. The bullpen's been solid all year long, and we got a lead late, or Ole Miss got a lead late in the game, and that was kind of it. Why it was strong in the end.
Funkhauser, you mentioned it struggled a little bit. What was not working for him today? A guy that was a first-round pick. What happened?
Yeah, he couldn't find the strike zone. He was really struggling with his command, and his velocity was down a little bit. He's usually a guy that sits mid-90s, and he can even touch 95, 96. That was down a little bit, and he couldn't find the strike zone. He walked 7, and in that 4th inning, he walked 5. Ole Miss got 4 runs on just 2 hits that neither of them left the infield. And that was kind of his demise. He kept leaving runners on base and giving free passes, and he looked a little frustrated out there, and it's just really a command issue when you have that many walks.
Rebels got out hit 10-6. How were they able to capitalize off just having 6 hits and getting out hit like that?
A little bit goes back to the free passes that Funkhauser gave up, and then Ole Miss got an early 6-1 lead after 4 innings, and Louisville kind of crawled its way back into the game, but the Ole Miss bullpen's been strong all year. Parkinson was good, Stokes was good, and then Short came out for a 5-out save and let up a run that Stokes was responsible for. But he was solid and pitched a 1-2-3 ninth, picked up his 2nd win of the season, and like Coach B said tonight, you always feel good when Wyatt's on the mound with the lead late in the game.
Looking ahead to tomorrow and the rest of the weekend, what do the Rebels need to do to try to get a series win here?
They're going to have their hands full tomorrow with Brendan McKay. He's a reigning 2-way player of the year. He plays first base on me, DHs for Louisville. Real solid guy, 90s fastball guy with a slider and a curveball that's really good. And they're going to have to do what they did tonight. They battled, got deep into the count on Funkhauser a couple times. They're going to have to do the same thing with McKay. And their Saturday, Sunday pitching with Smith and Johnson was a little shaky last weekend, and that's going to have to be better. And maybe they can get to McKay early like they did and build a lead, because the bullpen's been so strong. As they get an early lead, they'll have a chance, but they're going to have to get after him early again. Johnson on Sunday, he'll give you a chance. Tomorrow will be tough, but they can do it if they jump on him early. I think they scored a run, at least 1 run in the 1st inning of every game this year, which when you're ahead of the 8 ball like that out of the gates, that's always good.
Well, the Rebels will be back in action tomorrow at 1:30 here at Swayze Field. For Brian Rippee, I'm Breck Jones. Thanks for watching.